You know, when I first got into college, I thought I was on the right path, the path that I was supposed to be on. Everyone around me made it sound like the only way to make it in life was to get that degree and land a job, follow the script. But deep down, I always had this quiet voice in the back of my head, kept whispering, this isn't it, there's more for you. So there I was, sitting in a lecture hall, half listening to what the professor was talking about, something I didn't really care about, memorizing terms for an exam. I'd forget the second that I'd walk out of the room. And I had this moment of clarity. And I looked around and I thought, am I here because I chose this? Or because I was afraid not to? That question wrecked me. Because the truth was, I wasn't pursuing a dream. I was avoiding failure. I was following a blueprint that wasn't mine. And the scariest part, I realized I was slowly trading my potential for a piece of paper that I didn't even believe in. So, I made the decision that terrified everyone around me. I dropped out. Not because I gave up, but because I refused to keep living small. I walked away from something safe to chase something real. I bet on myself. And when I left, I didn't have it all figured out. I had no clear roadmap, no guaranteed paycheck, no applause. But what I did have was this fire inside me, a hunger to create, to build, to tell my own story instead of reading from someone else. I started learning from the real world, talking to mentors, failing, trying again, building, dreaming, doing. And every time I got knocked down, I reminded myself, this is what growth looks like. This is what it means to choose your own life. You see, dropping out wasn't the end of anything. It was the beginning. The beginning of becoming someone who owns their story. So my advice, if you're sitting in a place you know, deep down, that it just isn't for you, listen to that voice. Not the one that's scared, not the one that doubts you, but the one that knows. You don't need permission to chase what lights you up. Sometimes walking away isn't quitting. Sometimes it's the bravest thing you'll ever do.